Meighan, did you remember playing an opponent that was from the SEC that was so accommodating, seemed to like to play your tempo and couldn't hit anything? I mean, is this kind of a dream opponent for you guys?
It kind of is, but you know, it's the SEC, so every team is gonna play our tempo. So I think today it was just a good test of how we were going to make adjustments as far as the teams that could actually shoot the ball and shoot the ball very well, but yet 46% from the arc. So I think it's a good test to see how our defense was today. So it was really good.
Do you think it was your defense bothering them, or could they just not hit the side of the ball?
I feel like in the first half, I think our defense really affected them, and it kind of slowed them down, and it didn't allow them to get into their sets as much as they usually do with other opponents. And then the second half, I really think they were like just missing a lot of their shots. I feel like, we could have, we got a little slump after a while, but we kind of picked it up at the end. But we have to be consistent throughout the whole game.
Meighan, could you talk about, now that you actually have guarded that team, what it was like to chase Morgan around and just to chase her through those screens and things like that?
Not even just Morgan in general, just their 8 screens in one set. Like, we have never experienced that. I mean, y'all can agree. We have never experienced that, and I think that's, like I said, it just tests our defense and how well, we can play defense for 30 seconds on the clock, and like I said, make sure we stay consistent, and everybody's just doing their part out there, playing every position, every person, just playing them the right way and getting into their group.
Bashaara, the post couldn't just guard in the paint either. You guys had to chase too. Was that a different experience for you and Izzy and Jasmine too out there?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult. We went over it in practice coming off your stagger screens, and I was struggling a little bit, but I think we adjusted to it very well.
Izzy, you should be able to appreciate a good block. What about those back-to-back blocks from Jasmine and Kamiko?
I loved it. I always enjoy like what it looks like from the other side. So it looked pretty good. I was proud of them. It's nice.
You see, was it kind of hard to maintain your edge in this game? I mean, it was out of hand before the first half was done.
Well, I think no matter what the outcome or what the scoreboard is, I think that we always have to play hard, especially on the defensive end. And that's something I feel like we could have done a little bit better in the second half and not let up, no matter what the score is. But we just gotta not let the things like that get to us.
Isabelle, could you talk about the scoring start you guys had? I think you were on pace for like over, first 8-9 minutes, I think you had like 24, 26 points. Did that really set a nice tone for you guys?
Definitely, and that always in our ball pressure from our guards, that we really dedicated our practice knowing that we had to get through screens and know who shooters were. And when the guards started off, going through those screens and knifing through them, I just think it really helped us out, and it really kind of down on the shot clock. So it helped us tremendously to get that cue start at the beginning.
Meighan, was first 10 minutes of the game, is that about as good as you guys can play?
To be honest with you, I feel like we can play like that the entire game. It just has to be something that comes from within us. I think, the coaches try to get on us all the time and say, we have the talent and the physical ability to actually do that for 40 minutes straight. And I think, like I said, it has to come from within us, and we have to be consistent. So we play like that for the rest of the time at SEC. We're going to do some really good things, and even coming up in the tournament as well.
Meighan, could you talk about the pace of this game, just how much better this team is when the game is at that pace?
Me personally, I love it. That's just, I just love that kind of play. I love up and down, being able to get a steal and keep going, because like me, they consider me the energizer bunny, and that's what I feed off of quick games like that, just going up and down. And I think that actually, it brings out our strengths with this actually, running up and down the floor, getting points in transition. Bashaara and Izzy and all the other post players like sealing in and finishing and getting M1s, and that's something that we need to do more often.
Bashaara, Jasmine came off the bench again. Jasmine Jones had a very good game. How much does that help you that she's able to contribute like that right now?
I think that helps us a lot. It gives the post and the other guards a little break, because she plays post and she plays a guard. Just her points when she comes off the bench, it helps a lot.
To Bashaara or Izzy, I know this is a team that relies on the three, but they only had 1 2-point basket in the first half, and it was pretty late. How much was that the game plan to just shut down everything inside the arc and make them have to focus on the outside?
Well, we knew that they were three-point shooters, so we definitely wanted to take that away from them. And then I feel like once we really got down to that, they tried to come inside, and I mean, we're such a presence in there. It's, you know, it affects their shot. So I just think we did a really good job on, you know, defending the three early in the first half.
I know there's a lot more to it than just this, but how much of an advantage is height for you guys? Missouri's obviously not a long team.
We take advantage of the post a lot when it comes to teams like that. I think it helps a lot on our post game.
Mm-hmm.
And also when they're trying to double down, you know, we have those great shooting guards on the outside. So I just think any aspect when it comes to the game, we can really show them.
All right, ladies, thank you very much.